Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? Finally, G to the S here. Today, I'm in my usual attire for this video, because this is not a review video for today. Sure, more reviews are still coming on my channel, so stay tuned for those soon. But I've been thinking to myself lately. I said to myself, I think it's time for me to do a new rating system for movies, TV shows, and video games. Because I was thinking of trying something new for my channel to keep the creative juices flowing. Now here we are. Today, I'm going to be creating a brand new rating system for my YouTube channel. So if you guys watch some other big name YouTube critics out there like Jeremy Jahns, Double Toasted, Black Nerd Comedy, and so on and so forth, you guys know that they make creative play on words that goes with the subject of movies, TV shows, and video games for their rating system. Jeremy Jahns' rating system, for example, goes from the highest rating ever, awesome-tacular, to the lowest rating, and I'm going to keep it clean here, but he calls it a dog crap rating, which, as you know, is the baddest of the bad when it comes to his reviews on YouTube. Double Toasted's rating system, and again, I'm going to keep it PG here, but of course they go from their highest rating for a movie possible, to which they call it better than sex, to the lowest of the low, to which I'm going to call it a screw you rating. I'm not going to say the actual word for it because that would flag my video, but they create their own use of the rating system to match their personality for critiquing movies. Black Nerd's rating, on the other hand, is a really cute one. I'm not sure if he's still using it, but back then, from when I was watching his 2019 reviews, he has a Care Bears rating system. Of course, from Love-A-Lot Bear to Grumpy Bear. But this is what I mean here. They create names to match a certain rating for a movie or TV show or video game to indicate whether a movie, game, or television series is worth the experience or not. And I thought to myself, why not I do the same thing for my videos? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you my brand new rating system for my future reviews. So let's start with movies. So let's start us off with, of course, the highest rating ever for a movie, to which I'm gonna call it a Oscar-worthy rating, an equivalent to a 5 out of 5 star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is considered a masterpiece, with exceptional acting, directing, writing, and cinematography. It's a film that will be remembered and discussed for years to come. So if a movie hits that level of entertainment, then it deserves the title of an Oscar-worthy film. So that's rating number 1. Next up is Box Office Gold, an equivalent to a 4.5 star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is successful, that delivers a highly entertaining experience. It might not be groundbreaking, but it's a guaranteed good time at the cinema. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a Box Office Gold film. Next up is Blockbuster, an equivalent to a 4-star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is a certified hit. It has everything a great movie needs: action, excitement, memorable characters, and broad appeal. Think of movies like Avengers Endgame or Avatar as examples. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a blockbuster. Next, we have our next movie rating, Golden Globe worthy, an equivalent to a 3.5 star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is a high quality film that excels in a specific genre, like comedy or drama. It might not be an all-round masterpiece, but it's a top contender in its category. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being Golden Globe worthy. Next up, we have Popcorn Flick, an equivalent to a 3-star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is a fun, light-hearted film perfect for a casual night out. It doesn't require much thought and it provides pure entertainment. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a popcorn flick. Next, we have Matinee Movie, an equivalent to a 2.5 star rating. This rating indicates that it's a decent movie that's good for an afternoon viewing. It might not be the most memorable, but it's enjoyable enough. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a matinee movie. Next, we have Direct to Blu-ray worthy, an equivalent to a 2-star rating. This rating indicates that this movie's okay for a home viewing, but it probably wasn't strong enough for a theatrical release. It might have some flaws or simply lack the wow factor. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being Direct to Blu-ray worthy. Next, we have a certain rating, to which I'm gonna call it Good for Frats and Sororities, an equivalent to a 1.5 star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is pure, mindless fun and perfect for a group watch with friends. It's likely to be silly, over the top, and full of tropes. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being Good for Frats and Sororities. Next, we have one of my favorite ratings ever created, I demand a refund. A perfect equivalent to a 1-star rating. This rating indicates that this movie was a disappointment. It failed to deliver on its promises and wasted your time and money. So if a movie hits that level, and it shouldn't, but if it does, then it deserves the title of you shouting out the phrase, I demand a refund. Next, we have Rotten Stain on the Ground, an equivalent to a 1/2-star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is offensively bad. It's poorly made, has no redeeming qualities, and should be avoided at all costs, like the plague. So if a movie hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a rotten stain on the ground. And last rating for movies is the lowest of the lows. Theater is closed, an equivalent to a no-star rating. This rating indicates that this movie is so catastrophically awful that it's an insult to cinema itself. It's the kind of movie that makes you question the meaning of life. So again, if a movie hits that level, and they often do, then it's an equivalent to a rating that I would close the theater down for a good few days or so, just like the rating states. Okay, moving on to TV show ratings. First rating out of the 11 that I will be discussing in this video is a rating called a binge-worthy rating. Of course, an equivalent to a 5-star rating, of course. This rating means that you won't be able to stop watching the show. It's addictive, compelling, and keeps you hooked from beginning to end. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a binge-worthy show. Next, we have a water cooler series rating, an equivalent to a 4.5 star. This rating indicates that this show is so captivating that everyone will be talking about it. It sparks discussions and debates, and you'll want to be in the loop. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a water cooler series. Next up, we have Cult Classic, an equivalent to a 4-star rating. This rating indicates that this show might not be a mainstream hit, but it does have its dedicated fan base that loves its unique qualities and quirks. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a cult classic. Next up, we have Primetime Hit, an equivalent to a 3.5-star rating. This rating indicates that this show is a popular and successful series that appeals to a wide audience. It's well made and consistently entertaining. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a primetime hit. Next up, we have Comfort Watch, an equivalent to a 3-star rating. This rating indicates that this show is familiar and comforting, like a warm blanket on a cold day. It's perfect for relaxing and unwinding. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a Comfort Watch show. Next up, we have Background Noise, an equivalent to a 2.5-star rating. This rating indicates that this show is easy to watch while you're doing other things. It's not demanding of your attention, but it provides some entertainment. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being background noise. Next up, we have Network Sitcom, an equivalent to a 2-star rating. This rating indicates that this is a typical sitcom with a laugh track and predictable storylines. It can be enjoyable, but rarely groundbreaking. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a network sitcom. Next up, we have Reality TV, an equivalent to a 1.5-star rating. This rating indicates that this show features real people in unscripted situations. It can be entertaining, dramatic, or just downright trashy. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a reality TV show. Next up, we have Cable Filler, an equivalent to a 1-star rating. This rating indicates that this show exists to fill space for network cable channel. It's not particularly good or bad, just kind of there. So if a show hits that level, then it deserves the title of being Cable Filler. Next up, we have Wasted Potential, an equivalent to a 1/2-star rating. This rating indicates that this show had a promising premise, but failed to execute it properly. It's a disappointment because it could have been so much better. So if a show hits that level, and it shouldn't, but if it does, then it deserves the title of being Wasted Potential. And the last rating that I want to talk about for TV shows is one of my personal favorite ratings ever created. Shut Down the Set, a perfect equivalent for a no-star rating. This rating indicates that this show is so terrible that it's painful to watch. It's a complete failure in every way. So if a show hits that level, and they often do, then it's an equivalent to a rating that I would fly over to the production studio and just shut down everything, because the show is that bad, as the rating states. Okay, last batch of ratings for this video. Video game ratings. First up, we have Game of the Year contender, and you know what rating this is equivalent to. I don't even need to say it. This rating indicates that this game is a masterpiece that pushes the boundaries of gaming. It excels in every aspect, from gameplay to story to graphics. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a Game of the Year contender. Next up, we have critical acclaim. This rating indicates that this game has received widespread praise from both critics and gamers alike. It's a high quality title that is worth your time and money. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a game that receives critical acclaim. Next up, we have must play. This rating indicates that you absolutely have to play this game. It's an essential experience for any gamer. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a must-play game title. Next up, we have solid game. This rating indicates that this game is well made and playable, offering a satisfying gaming experience. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a solid game. Next up, we have fun time. This rating indicates that this game is pure fun, even if it's not the most complex or innovative. It's perfect for a casual gaming session. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a fun time. Next up, we have arcade classic. This rating indicates that this game is a nostalgic throwback to the golden age of arcade gaming. It's simple but addictive. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being an arcade classic. Next up, we have one of my favorite ratings ever created, Average Joe. This rating indicates that this game is decent, but not remarkable. It's an average experience that won't blow you away. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being an Average Joe. Next up, we have budget title. This rating indicates that this game is inexpensive and offers a decent value for the price. It might not be the best, but it's a good option if you're on a budget. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a budget title game. Next up, we have broken game. This rating indicates that this game is riddled with bugs, glitches, and other technical issues. It's frustrating to play and it may be unplayable in some cases. So if a game hits that level, then it deserves the title of being a broken game. Next up, we have unplayable. This is a big one. This rating indicates that this game is either broken or poorly designed, that it's impossible to enjoy. So again, a game shouldn't hit that level, but if it does, then it deserves the title of being an unplayable experience. And the last rating of all is the one I would like to call a do not buy rating. This rating, of course, indicates that this game is a complete waste of money. It's terrible in any way and should be avoided like the plague. So hopefully a game should not hit that level. But if it does, then it definitely deserves the title of a game that you should not waste your time and money on. Your budget is super important. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's my new rating system for my future reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments which rating out of the 33 that I just listed out is your most favorite. But other than that, guys, if you like this video, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share it with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this video. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on my Instagram page and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. Also, you guys don't have to do this if you don't want to. I understand. But if there's a rare chance that you are interested in doing so, there's a little join button down below the video, just right next to the subscribe button. If you click on it, not only will you join my YouTube membership program, but you'll also have access to loyalty badges, custom-made emojis that I created for myself, week early access to future reviews, and a special shout out from yours truly. So in this case, I want to give a special shout out to one of my YouTube members, Jenny Stallman, who has joined my YouTube membership program for currently 18 months as of today. So if you guys want to join her, just click on the little button down below or the link in the description if you're on an iDevice and become a member. It doesn't cost you much. It only costs $2.99 a month to join. So make sure you click on that button or the link in the description and become an OG Cinedroid in no time. I also set up a Patreon page for you guys to check out as well. There'll also be a link in the description so that way you can visit my page and gain access to up to 4 membership tiers. On my page, I post nerdy fan polls, book audio reviews, and I'm planning to do movie/TV show commentaries, both audio and visual, on my page as well, uncut. So if that's your cup of tea, if you guys are interested, go to the link below, become a patron, and let's get to know each other a bit more. Also, if you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, there's either a link in the description or at the icon card of over the top right corner of your screen. Go over there, subscribe, and let's just have fun together. Also, if you want to subscribe to my GS Productions After Dark channel where I review movies, TV shows, and video games that are strictly not for families, there'll also be a link in the description so that way you can check out that channel if you're feeling frisky. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.